today we're gonna read the Magic Trias Merlin Mission Book 27 Nights of the 19th Dragon, and today we're gonna start reading at chapter 2, Hold Your Majesty, and then the end of reading at chapter 3, okay? And now, are you ready for read this one book with a lot of stories? Now, here we go! And first you can read the Magic Trias Merlin Mission Book 27 Night of the 19th Dragon, started at chapter 2. Now, Hold Your Majesty. The Trias will start with shadows. Yep, Jack cloaked Oki. He and Puppy both shivered with the damp, chilly air. Hey, our clothes didn't change, said Annie. She and Jack were still wearing their jeans, t-shirts, and sneakers. Right, said Jack. Maybe the person who invited us didn't know how to magically change our clothes, said Annie. Who was that person, said Jack. He looked out the window with Annie and Oki. And where did we land, actually? The Trias was forest of the ancient-looking oak trees with the glared roots and sparkling branches. The shadowy woodland was eerily quiet. No birds sang and no squirrels scurried over to the ground. Where are we sure in Camlet? Oh, are we sure this is Camlet, said Jack. I wish we had a book to give us information. Let's go down to get information firsthand, said Annie. Okay, said Jack. He picked up Oki and put him inside of his backpack. Then he put on the pack and followed Annie down the rope ladder to the forest floor. So which way? Said Jack, looking around at the thick towering oaks. Here and there a shaft of sunlight shot through the treetops. Oki sniffed the air and barked excitedly. He wants to lead us somewhere, said Annie. Okay, but let's put him at the leash this time, said Jack. And Annie left Puppy at the leash out of his pack. But before she could fasten a leash of his collar, Puppy jumped from her arms and dashed off. Oki, come back, said Jack. Stop, cried Annie. Oh, bother, not again, said Jack, breaking into run. Oki, stop, yelled Annie. Racing through the woods, Jack and Annie chased Oki around one huge tree, then another. They chased him through the pools of light and shade, and over fallen leaves, twigs, and acorns, until the puppy dashed from the dappled dark into a bright white field. Gotcha, said Annie, grabbing Oki. You've got to stick with us, buddy, said Jack, as Annie acted a leash to Puppy's collar. Where are we now? Said Jack. A tall yellow stalk of a weight blocked into the view of land beyond the field. All Jack could see was a faraway mountain range. I don't know, let's keep going, said Jack. With Oki's falling on his leash, Jack and Annie began pushing their way through the late morning sunlight shimmered to the tassel strokes into the swayed in the wind. Oh, wow, look over there, said Annie, pointing. Beyond the weight, the red flags waved from the cone-shaped towers. Dragons directed flags. King Arthur's castle. Yes, said Jack. He and Annie and Oki pushed through the strokes until they came to the open field where the cut grasses piled with the haystacks. Yay, said Annie. Let's go, Oki. The puppy pulled his leash, and then all started running across the field through the outer wall of a castle. Then he drew the coast, and the trumpet had sounded. A guard appeared between two terns, and the guards seemed to be cross-bowed then. Annie, stop! Jack yelled. Oki barked wildly. Annie scooped him into her arms. We come in peace. she called to the guard. "We have an invitation," Jack shouted. The guard half scrolled and kept his eyes crossed directly at them. "Jack, Annie!" someone called. A golden-haired woman with a green cap was hurrying toward the gate outer wall. As she ran toward Jack and Annie, the guard slowly lowered his weapon. "Queen Gannival," said Jack. "Oh, wow," said Annie. "Hello, hello," Gannival said when she reached Jack and Annie. "Oh, your Majesty," said Jack, bowing. "Oh, your Majesty," said Annie, as Oki tried to wriggle out of her arms. "This is Oki, our new puppy." "Hello, Oki," she smiled. Gannival looked worried. Her golden hair was tangled, and her long gown was torn. "I'm very glad to see all three of you," she said. "Did you stand a trias for us, your Majesty?" said Annie. "Yes, long ago. Morgan explained its magic to me," said the Queen. "She told me how to send for you if I needed for your help." "So, does that mean you need our help now?" said Jack. "I'll explain everything," said Gannival, "but this is not as safe outside for our castle walls. Come." She beckoned. Jack and Annie followed her back toward the gate. "Not safe? Why?" said Jack, wondered as he and Annie hurried after Quinn. Gannival led them through the arched gateway. In the outer yard, Jack saw no sign of knights or servants and no pullman or sock carters of a carving mat working on the grounds. "Excuse me, your Majesty, but are Merlin and Morgan here?" said Annie. "And Teddy and Kathleen?" "No, they've left for a fortnight ago," said Gannival. "Only a small number of us in here, Camlet." She waved at the guard beside the gate inner wall and raised an iron grid sealed of the main entrance of the castle. "King Gannival," said Jack. Jack and Annie followed the Queen across the wide country yard. As they looked around, he saw the stables of a forge seemed to be empty. No grooms or blacksmiths in their work. "Where is everyone, your Majesty?" he said. 10 days ago, enemy invaders have came ashore to the distant east, and the king and the knights sat down to defend kingdom and pushed them back," the Queen said. "After Exnora's days was no news of a battle, and we received how word of a several bands of invaders had slipped past through the king's army and leading through the Camlet. Before they arrived to the plunder castle, I led everyone who was still here to a field fort hidden in the west. Yesterday I returned only for a few guards." "Why did you come back?" asked Annie. The Queen sighed, and then Jack thought she looked as she might cry. But then she steadied herself and spoke a strong voice. "Because at the fort I received terrible news." "What's this, your Majesty?" said Jack. "I'll explain," said Queen, "but I must take you to the secret place." Gannival led them into the great hall. In the main room was a palace, and beneath vault ceiling, tables and benches were overturned. Broken earthenware platters are motley crossed into the bread-littered floor. Trays have been torn off words. And Jack could remember what the great hall being like, and when he and Annie Frog attended a sailing celebration here, warm, bright, and filled with music. "What's happened?" he asked the Queen. "The invaders are looking for gold," she said. "They stole the gold candlesticks for the goblets from the chapel, and the gold plates and bowls from hall, and the queen have led Jack and Annie from the chilly hall into the castle kitchen and pantry. There is no clatter of cooks or skittles at the work in kitchen. No fire burning the huge stone hearth. The wind whisked through the open windows. The red scrolled across the floor. Wow, said Annie, stepping out of the way. Okie barked and screamed into her arms. Without even glancing at the red, Gonable led them to the kitchen across the inner courtyard and up the dark stairway. Were Merlin and Morgan scared too? Said Jack, climbing after Quinn. Is that why they left? Oh no, Merlin and Morgan left with Teddy and Kathleen before the word came with invaders. Gonable said, I believe they know nothing about happened to Camelot. Can you see a message to them, Your Majesty? Said Annie. I'm afraid this is impossible, the Queen said. She took a torch of a wall and hurried down to the narrow passageway. And when Jack and Annie have followed to her heavy wooden door with an end, the Queen was opened the door and led them to the torchlit room. Inhaling to the sweet, woozy smell of books, Jack recognized the room at once. Morgan's library, he mumbled. Shelves were covered with the walls from the floor to ceiling, and the shelves were full with the books for a long time and places. Fortunately, the thieves are not interested in the books, said the Queen. They not steal a single one. Good, I'm glad, said Jack. The books are more valuable to him than gold. Excuse me, Your Majesty, said Annie, but where did Morgan and Merlin go? And Teddy and Kathleen? And why can't you just send a word to them? I'll explain for a moment, said the Queen. She crossed the room and opened another heavy wooden door. Damp, front air rushed from a large garden surrounded by the tall stone walls. The answers of all your questions are here, said Queen Gonable. In Morgan le Fay's secret garden. Morgan has their secret garden, and there are some secrets about Gonable didn't sending the message and where did Merlin and Morgan and Teddy and Kathleen gone. So we're gonna find it that tomorrow, started at chapter 3, dragons everywhere. So that means there's dragons everywhere. So Teddy and Kathleen and Morgan and Merlin have left this country because of the dragon. Because of the dragon is scary. So now their mission is to help. So Queen Gonable said to rescue the Camelot. So they're fighting with this red dragon, maybe, because it just has some dragon picture. And now we're gonna see that for tomorrow, okay? Now, did you have fun? Yellow's English Country will be coming back with some this book, but not this story because there might be a new chapter to read, okay? And now, bye-bye, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.